Hi, I'm Beth and I'm the founder and director of Let's Talk About Loss. We have released new research which we are so excited to share with you. When I first lost my mum, I was 20 years old and I started Let's Talk About Loss with the aim of supporting other young grievers and connecting with people my own age. So that's where Let's Talk About Loss was born, and we support people aged 18 to 35 who have been bereaved. But until recently, we didn't know how many young grievers aged 18 to 35 were bereaved. We looked at research online, we tried to contact academics, but we couldn't figure out how many 18 to 35s actually fell into that category, in that they had lost someone close to them at some point in their life. So we have released new research supported by Opinium that has found that it is in fact 77% of 18 to 35-year-olds that have been bereaved. So we know that when you are first bereaved, you feel completely alone in the world and you're thinking, does anyone else feel like this, or is it just me? Well, it turns out that you are not alone. Over 3/4 of young people aged 18 to 35 have experienced the same or a similar situation. As well as this, we have found that 2/3 of people feel really uncomfortable talking about grief, 39% in fact. That shows that there is a real need for the work of Let's Talk About Loss and breaking down the taboo of talking about grief and engaging with it. We're really proud that we have 34 meetups currently across the UK, meeting once a month to talk about grief and start engaging with the conversation. We found that 38% of people who have been bereaved say that talking to people with a similar experience is the most helpful thing to get them through their grief. This proves that our meetups are really what young grievers need, and we hope that we can continue to grow and develop through 2022 to make sure that we are there for as many young grievers as possible. Finally, we found that men aged 18 to 35 were more likely to find that talking to people from a similar background was helpful than women aged 18 to 35. This shows a real need for men in particular to meet others who have had a similar experience, and it's why we're really proud to be launching our Men Talk About Loss campaign later this year, which will encourage men to talk more openly about grief by connecting them with other young men who have experienced the same. We know that this research is really going to help us understand the true need of the services that Let's Talk About Loss provides. If you would like to get involved with Let's Talk About Loss, you can do so by visiting our website, letstalkaboutloss.org, and you'll find all the information you need there to get connected either to a local meetup or to one of our creative outlets for talking about grief, such as our book club or our creative writing group. Also, if you'd like to get involved and volunteer for Let's Talk About Loss, you can find all that information on our website too. Together, let's talk about loss.